Hey, how's it going? This is your daily sweet talk for March 18th, 2026. What did the tree say to the wind? Leave me alone. Get out of here. Go. I want to talk about some YouTubers that overcame the odds and became celebrities outside of YouTube, or in spite of YouTube, maybe. I don't know. So the most notable example, unfortunately, is Mr. Beast. That's sort of a household name. I mean, they were name dropped just in the Oscars the other day. Um, they are the quintessential example of someone trying to be a YouTuber and becoming a successful YouTuber by trying to be a YouTuber, which I just hate. But that aside, who else is like the most famous? You could say weirdly, Jake Paul and Logan Paul maintain relevancy to this day, um, and big time relevancy to the point where they're like, Logan Paul is like fighting Mike Tyson, getting endorsed for political office by Donald Trump. Um, just the worst type of relevancy you could have. Um, but still relevancy, and relevancy outside of YouTube. I will say though, they were Vine stars first, and you also have someone like Rudy Mancuso, Vine star first. Went on to YouTube, and now they're a director. They're gonna direct that movie Bob the Musical, which I was like waiting for a while. And now it's like, oh, Rudy Mancuso's directing it. They're gonna have Vine star to direct it. What's next? King Botch is gonna direct um, some other Sundance. I don't know. Some other Sundance. Liza Koshy, were they from Vine? I feel like Liza Koshy was from Vine. Superwoman, I know. Oh man, what was their name? Lily Singh. Lily Singh was a YouTuber, and they had a talk show. And they still get consistent like acting work to this day. Liza Koshy and Lily Singh are like the two that actually still get consistent acting work in like big projects. I think that's also sort of I think they got their foot in the door by being YouTubers, and they managed to keep that foot in the door and still get consistent work. The only other example I can think of like that would be like Anna Akana, but they don't get as much work. And Grace Helbig, they were doing some voice acting on Jellystone, so maybe they're doing like voice acting work. I don't know what a lot of these YouTubers have gone on to do besides that, because a lot of them aren't still like. What is Olga K doing now? Are they still doing like their socks? Because I feel like there's no way that's still like a huge profitable business. I think they're still doing some sort of entrepreneur thing, but they're not doing YouTube anymore. So, what's Brett the intern been up to? Kyle Mooney and Beck Bennett, maybe the most high profile YouTubers to become household names ish, but people don't remember them as YouTubers. People remember them from SNL. So does that count? I would say it does. And then also the other people from Good Neighbor, um, Nick is still in some stuff, and Dave is now married to Emma Stone, which is crazy. One of the Nick from Titanic is married to Karen Gillian, and they're doing a movie now. But were they YouTubers? They were sketch comedians. I don't know if that counts as YouTube. I mean, it does. And then of course Rhett and Link. Rhett and Link have maintained relevancy as YouTubers. There's Rhett and Link. There's some of the College Humor people. I don't know if I would count that as YouTube exactly. And there's Smosh. And they're all just sort of like meshed together now. Hank and John Green also to an extent. But I really feel like Rhett and Link are really the only ones that have become like YouTubers that people actually know somehow. Good for them. I miss their old stuff when they weren't just doing like Good Mythical Morning, but it's cool that they I feel like they were like some of the beloved ones, some of the beloved YouTubers. So it's cool that they're like the ones that have maintained. But I think there's a lot of YouTubers that should have been bigger names, and I'll talk about that tomorrow.